Getting rid of the old furnace. That's a mess. That's a mess. Oh! Here it comes. Oh no, Louis. That's glass! Oh. Oh, I might want one of these.
No, this is crap.
When I have something hot.
Get in the truck.
Louis. Louis. The door's open, my bag's in there, Louis. It took over. Wait, Louis. Early, everybody's still sleeping, but I came here because I wanted to see what's left to do. I think this is going to be my last day painting the Airstream. You can see behind me it looks a lot brighter, but anyway, what I did was I bought flat paint because I've never painted an RV before, and I thought, well, it'll kind of look like wallpaper. But now that Christian's going to be moving in here, I'm thinking, well, that's not really going to be good for a boy, because I'm going to have to probably scrub the walls every once in a while, especially over here by the kitchen area and over here in the bedroom area where he's going to be sleeping. Louis is going to make him a bed frame in wood. So the bed is pretty high, like a regular bed. It's going to be a twin-sized bed. And I'm just concerned that this wall is not going to last to a 17-year-old, 18-year-old boy. So I'm going to go to Walmart today and purchase some semi-gloss paint, something with a gloss on it. I'm not sure if semi-gloss or just gloss or what. And I have half a gallon left of that paint, and I don't want to get rid of it. Very flat paint, has like no life to it, and I don't like it. So we ended up painting all the rivets. So that's why you see those little dots there. And that doesn't bother me. It just adds character to it. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the flat. And then that way the last final coat will have a nice sheen on it. So I just wanted you to see that I did paint the ceiling. It only has one coat on there. And hopefully we will get the last coat in today. I mean, there's some, you know, there's some spots and stuff I have to touch up. The door I do have to paint, but I'm going to paint that with an exterior finish. Only because the door is going to be open and probably water at some point will get on it or whatever. And all the cushions that I saved for the Airstream, I was saving them for the upholstery people to get the measurements, but I just decided to just do away with all of that. And that's going to cost me more money to keep those sofas, and the trash that was under there was disgusting. Then a lot of this woodwork that's here, I didn't even take this out. I left this in because I love this. I'll either paint it or leave it wood. But I do like this pine here a lot. It kind of brings in the beige elements from the back. I want balance between all the wood back here, and I want wood up here. So I do like this. I'm really not liking the flat paint. It's very flat. It's almost chalky like, and I don't like it. I like something with more sheen in it, something a little bit more elegant, more shiny. So I'm definitely going to do that today. This is the paint that I bought from Walmart. So I get it. See what it is. It is this, I don't even know the name of it, but I bought this at Walmart. This is a primer interior. There's a primer in it, but at least the white is already done, which is great. And I do have to caulk the windows, but that's all going to get done at the end after the paint is all finished. Oh, and by the way, you guys didn't see, but that's the refrigerator, and the microwave is here. Done is I brought in my microwave from my truck camper, which I removed, and I had saved it there because I knew that this day will eventually come where we might need a microwave. So I gave it to Christian because he doesn't cook yet, but he does microwave stuff. So that's there for him. And then the small refrigerator that was in my old travel trailer that the insurance took because of the hailstorm. Well, I did remove the small refrigerator that was in the back because that was an extra and they didn't need to have that. I got a great idea last night. I was looking on YouTube for some ideas for texturing. I think I'm going to try it today because it seems to be an easy way to texturize. Okay guys, it's all done. A couple of little here and there things that I have to touch up because I went from flat to satin, and in some parts you can see where it needs a little bit of a touch up, but that's okay. I will do it today, but it's all done. ceiling is nice and white. Okay, that is the reason I am here too, because that I have my tissue paper in here, and I'm going to do a texture treatment. Yes, the sparkler tissue paper, doesn't matter, I'm going to paint over it. I'm going to do a treatment for down here, this area here, with texturing. I'm in the bathroom, and I'm going to do this project with the tissue paper that I saw online, and it looks like a good idea. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work out, well, guess what? It doesn't work out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll on some of this paint here. I'm putting on the paint here as thick as possible, and then I'm going to take, this is what I saw, and then I take this and I put it here. Let's see how this works. I'm going to stick.
And may I ask what you're putting?
I'm putting tissue paper here. Tissue paper is what I'm putting here, and I'm going to let it crinkle because I want to make a texture here. So. And I'm just going to mold it with my hands the way that I want the texture to be. Underneath this thing here, there's a lip here. That's where the rug used to be. So then I'm going to put that on. It's going to be that texture. It's going to be textured like that. This is a nice option for an RV because if you don't want to use plaster like a house for spackling, I like this idea a lot. I thought this would be a great idea for an RV because this can be very nomadic. Alright, so now that we're done with this one, we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to put a lot of paint here again. The more you crinkle, the better the texture looks. And now I'm going to start down here, putting it here. Put a generous amount down there because it's a great way to hide imperfections in your wall if you have an older RV. I can make this as thick as I want by keeping up and putting more paper and keep adding layers of paper to make it thicker. I have been at this for about 3 days now, from morning till like 7 o'clock at night. We've had pizza, we've had leftovers. One day I just had like an apple. This is just my life, and this is what I'm doing. I just want to get it all done. So that's what has to happen. That's what has to happen. But we are getting closer to the end. I know it is. Now I'm just going to clean this place up. There's a lot of junk all over the floor, a lot of cans. I don't need any more here of paint. Okay, good morning, everybody. And here it is. The texture paint this morning. Okay, I know there's not a lot of light in here this morning, but I just want you to see the texture. This is what it looks like. See how nice and rough and tough that is? I only did like a top layer of paint, but if I did 2 or 3 times paint on this, it would be totally scrubbable, especially with like a satin or semi-gloss. So see how nice that looks? For me, I like this treatment. I just don't think that this treatment is in the right place. In other words, it's where the bathtub is in the bathroom. And overnight, I decided, even though I do like it, I like the feel of it, I think oil paint would be the best thing for something like this. It doesn't give me the look that I'm looking for in the bathroom. So I decided to do something else with it, and I'll show you that in another video. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you where I would use a texture treatment like this. Okay, like this wall for me here in the bedroom, it's all white. This wall for me is a sore thumb. I don't really like it too much in wood. This is a laminate, and that treatment possibly here would be nice. Another place that I'm also thinking of doing some kind of a treatment, which is here in the living room. This treatment actually right here might be a really good place to do a treatment like that. The only thing, this is laminate, and I'm not sure if the tissue paper would do well with that. I would probably have to scuff this up really well to do something like that. This is the kind of treatment you would put, like, let's say everything is painted like I have here, and then all of a sudden you want to have like a wall in the living room that's just like a focal point or something. This is where the TV is going to go, so it's going to have like texture as you come in to this area here. I won't normally put it in the kitchen because the kitchen is going to splatter. So the problem being in the bathroom is that it's right where the shower is. So, I mean, probably nothing would happen to it. And if I sealed it really well with a good sealer, polyurethane sealer, it probably would last a long time. But it's just not the look that I'm looking for the bathroom. Just consider for yourself, if you have some type of an old wallpaper in your RV and you don't really necessarily like the painted look over the wallpaper, you could try something like that where it is a texturized tissue paper that gives you texture, but it doesn't have that flat paint look. So that's where I think on an older RV you might like something like that. It might give you that kind of look that you might like. I finished painting here. Looks nice. Nice and even. Christian, these things, he painted them black. He's putting them in now here. This is the hardware. So you can see we put the refrigerator and the microwave. The cabinet hasn't been finished in there. But those are little things that I could do when Louis is not here. Right now, I need to focus on the fact that Louis is here and he's doing the bigger projects for me. All the other stuff like painting inside the cabinets, you know, painting these doors that are here that I want to leave this wood, but I do want to paint the framing of this in white. And the ones down there, I want to do that as well. There's little things that I want to do. I'm not really worried about those things right now because like this stuff, this paper that came off, we have to take this off. We're just going to leave it metal brown. So we're going to take that off. Those are a lot of the little things that have to get done. And yeah, if I was doing this project by myself, I would be doing it in a whole different order. Would not have done the floor by now. I would be doing all of those things first. But because Louis is only here for the next 2 weeks, we're kind of in a rush now to get the big projects done, the things that, you know, I don't do well and he does well, like the flooring and some other things that he can help me with. But the smaller projects, those are things that are going to be continuous for me. They're not necessarily priority right now. They're things that I could do. I just have to be more careful when I do these projects to take my time doing them. Like, for instance, Christian changed out the hardware here, but as you can see, the hardware here is not black. It's more like a dark bronze. So I will probably paint these black and I will need a small little brush to do that. And these are little things that I will do. Right now, I'm really focused on the big things. Like we took out the oven, as you saw in the video, and the furnace. That's the old heating system, right? That takes up a lot of room in there. I gotta clean that out. There's another hole back there too, so we're filling those. And then we took the oven out, so I am scraping all of the gunk that's left here from the oven being here for so long. There's going to be like a butcher block here, and I don't cut wood well, and he does that well. So those are the things that I'm going to concentrate on. He's going to help me with those things right now. And then all these other smaller things, like maybe restaining these and some other smaller things that I can handle. I'll just come in here, you know, every day I could do a little bit, an hour, 2 hours. I come here in the morning, it's not too hot in the summertime, and I can get things done. A lot of cleaning up left to do, and then we're putting in the floor tomorrow.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please share it, and please subscribe.
Hey guys, don't forget to pick up your pet emergency sticker for your RV. The link is in the description box below.